Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to sew a Wellie wisher skirt, but keep an eye out. I'm also going to be doing a second video on how to sew a matching skirt for a little girl. So let's get started. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a fabric, specifically an 18 by 6 inch rectangle. You're going to need matching thread, a fabric pen, scissors or rotary cutter, 1/2 inch elastic, specifically 7 inches, a ruler, sewing machine or serger, and pins. So this is what you're going to cut out of your fabric. It's just going to be a rectangle, 6 inches long and 18 inches wide. If your fabric isn't long enough, you can always cut the width in half and cut them out in 2 separate pieces. So you'll just still do 6 inches long, but instead of doing 18 inches, you'll do 9 plus 1 inch for seam allowance, so 10 inches wide. Because I'm cutting this out in one length, I'm only going to need 1 layer of fabric. I'm going to measure out my rectangle, and then I'm going to take my rotary cutter and cut it out. Once you've cut your rectangle out, you're going to make some markings. The first is going to be a 1 inch seam allowance at the top. This is going to be for your elastic casing. And then the second is just going to be a 1/4 inch seam allowance for your hem. Next, fold your fabric in half so the 2 ends are touching. You're going to go to your sewing machine and sew these 2 ends together. Now you're going to press your seam allowance. So first you're going to fold over 1/4, and then you're going to fold along the line that you made. And you're going to press this down and then go to your sewing machine and sew it down along the edge. Once everything is pressed in place, remember that you want to leave about 1.5 inches open so that you can put in your elastic at the end. So now just go ahead and sew down your elastic casing. Next, take your 1/2 inch elastic that you have measured into a 7 inch strip, take a safety pin and attach it to the end. Then you're going to take your skirt and you're going to feed it into the casing that you created. Slowly feed the bobby pin into the opening, making sure that the other end stays outside, and feed it all the way around until it comes outside the other end of the casing. Once you've fed your elastic through, overlap your elastic 1/2 inch and sew them together. Then you can go ahead and sew closed your casing. Lastly, fold over your seam allowance for your hem once, and then again, and then sew it down. Here is the finished Wellie wisher skirt. As I said in the beginning of this video, there will be a second video showing you how to make a matching skirt for a little girl, so keep an eye out for that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.